So Donald Gilbert said that I need to keep in mind that the Lakers don't really need Lonzo Ball. They need his father because he's like a hype man for Lonzo. And Donald, I need to start watching your videos because I don't understand what what you're talking about. Uh, Lonzo Ball. Okay, so you said Lonzo Ball is better on the Spurs because of his demeanor. Quiet dude. He's gonna be like the dude that they just lost last year. The big man they just lost. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'm just not that dude. Anyways, it's like, you know, you put all the quiet people on one team, and it's like, oh, that's the quiet team. I can't. It's not that Lonzo can't play anywhere. We all know he can. But the Lakers need some serious help. That little skirmish between teammates that they had, where Iggy Azalea found out about her, dude cheating from another dude. Like, who does that? They haven't been the same since then. Nobody wanted to play with that particular one player. The other dude lost the woman he loves, but obviously he was doing dirt. But the Lakers just haven't been a good organization for since Kobe left, and that I mean that's pretty much it. And the thing about the Lakers is everything the Lakers have done because they're such a high profile team has been wide open in the public and highly scrutinized because it's wide open in the public. It's you know what I mean. It's like Lakers basketball is the internet. You know what I mean. So when anything small happens, it's not like it doesn't happen to other players because we know other players mess around with other players' wives and girlfriends behind their back. They do all kind of dirt to each other. They beat each other up, and sometimes they actually kill each other, or come close to it. Meta world peace, but nonetheless, uh, you know, meta world peace. Just the Lakers is they're a tumultuous team because they're so high profile. Now, to say that Lonzo doesn't fit on a high profile team is just, I can't even comprehend that. I think he's exactly where he belongs. I think he's the perfect fit for them because he's such high profile. Now, the Spurs are a high profile team too. Don't get it twisted. But the highest profile team in the league are the Lakers. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to be the best team all the time, but they're the highest profile team in the whole league. To me, some people would contest that and say, nah, the Bulls because of Michael Jordan. No, the Lakers. I'm going to say the Lakers for a few reasons. One of them is the Lakers have been on top more than once. The Bulls have been on top since Jordan. When Jordan left, that's it for the Bulls. You guys know history, basketball history more than I do. But as far as I'm concerned, it's like Bulls and then it's like, Bulls. You know what I'm saying? Lakers, it's a constant up and down with them. I'm cooking some food. It's a constant up and down with them. So, I'm not going to say that the Lakers vacillate, which is the proper word. Oh, it's dark in here. Get some light. I'm not going to say that the Lakers vacillate like that. Or go up and, come down and then don't rise again. Because they do. You know what I'm saying? And we've seen them do it. That's all I'm going to say about, as far as that's concerned. But, and the Lakers are about to do it again. The Lakers to me are a team that has to be in the limelight because of the city that they're from, LA. Everybody wants to go to LA. Very crazy and deadly place. I have no ambition of visiting. But everybody wants to go to LA because, Hollywood and, you know, uh, the glitz, the glamour, big basketball stars. I'm saying everything is out there. That's what I'm saying. Everything, it's all out there. It's like, yeah, let's go to LA. Let's go. I mean, go out there and don't come back. I actually know somebody that happened to. A young man I met went to LA, got carjacked, got killed, dead. Never came back. Ran into his girlfriend because I knew the girlfriend's sister. I saw him at a club. It was just like, hey, how you doing? Fine. I was like, how's your dude? She's like, oh, they killed him. I was like, oh, okay. So, nonetheless, but that's why. It's the glitz, the glamour, and all of that comes with LA. And there's nowhere else that has that type of glitz and glamour. I'm sorry. Some of you are going to say New York. New York is a different type of glitz and glamour. Yes, there are Hollywood stars who travel back and forth to both cities. A lot. A lot of the movies where aliens are coming down are always going to New York. When something is about to be destroyed, where is it heading? New York. It's like, oh, New York is so important. New York and California, the two places that whatever catastrophe is going to happen, it's going to happen in one of those two cities. So yeah, they vie for attention. You know what I mean? It couldn't hit Podunk, Alabama, and be important. Where's it gonna hit? Podunk, Alabama? We don't care. It smash all the people there. Meteor's gonna hit there, kill about 100 million. Who cares? New York, we better get on that right away. I'm just saying. Glitz and glamour Hollywood is the reason why LA is so popular. Didn't mean to go on a tangent. Yes, I did. That's what I did. But nonetheless, Donald, Don, can I call you Don? So your boy Lonzo, he's right where he's supposed to be. He's already a glitz and glamour guy. You know what I mean? To me, just because he doesn't say much and he plays good ball, he doesn't have to be loud. He's a glitz and glamour guy. Now, of course, LA also has the whole reputation of, flashy women and living a very promiscuous lifestyle. Who knows if Lonzo is out there sowing his royal oats? That's his life. That's the life he chooses. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, I could see him running around with 2 or 3 chicks before he finally gets himself one and says, you know what? This is where I'm at. I'm good right here. This the woman I'm going to keep. Boom. About 3 or 4 years. Get that one woman. Bang. That's it. I'm going to go ahead and raise a family. I could see that. Truthfully, I could see him going ahead and starting a family right now. It would not surprise me if next year he says, you know what, I'm engaged. He talks, I'm engaged and, I love my fiance, you know, and that's it. So does LA need Lonzo's father, the big mouth? You said that, Donald, as if there aren't enough big mouths out there. There's not enough big mouths out there. You know what I'm saying? LA isn't full of people who have huge egos, huge mouths, always have something to say. Not everything is positive. So you're saying we need we need one more out there. Let's go get ourselves one more big mouth. That's what we're saying. Because LA ain't complete without one more huge mouth of the South out there. I'm just saying, Don, I disagree with you, big dog. You my dog, though. think anywhere Lonzo plays, his father is going to trail him, and he's going to be a big mouth. It's not always going to be in best interest, but we know it's going to happen. But I think LA is going to be a test run, and I also think that Lonzo Ball is going to stay there for more than one of his contracts. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because everything he has and everything he wants for right now is right there. He doesn't really have any need for anything right now. He doesn't really, like when LeBron James was like, I'm getting out of Cleveland, I'm moving to Miami. No, he left Miami. He also has a house in LA. He has a couple of them. Right now, Lonzo is not in that position where he needs to do that. I don't even think he can afford to do that. He can buy houses, but $5 million contract, I just can't see him buying too many houses. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to have 3 houses out there. Like I think LeBron's got like 2 or 3. And they're like mansions. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, a little 2-3 bedroom. They're huge places, gated communities. Cost a lot to live there. Banana. So, I think he's going to stay there for a while. Because he doesn't need to go anywhere. And his stay in LA or playing with LA, I think he's going to look like the face of LA for a while. Now, I was also asked, do I think that he's going to get in fights with other players? One particular player, forgot what you said his name was. The answer is no. I think Lonzo Ball is a shower, not a talker. I think if he has to get loud, he will, of course, like anybody. Not afraid of anybody. But he'd rather just play ball. He's pretty much, I'm not here for, to appease or please any. I'm just going to go out here and do what I love to do, which is play basketball until my knees wear out. Then I'm going to go home and sit down and watch my brothers play. Well, that's what I think is going to happen. I don't think he's going to come and make a lot of noise. I don't think he's going to be a drama queen like Kobe or a ball hog. He's obviously not like Kobe. He isn't hogging a ball whatsoever. Look, the only problem I can see with his play style, with Lonzo Ball's play style, is the fact that he might get rid of the ball a little too much. Now, I'm only saying that because if you're a big assist guy, that's fine. Scored 36 points that last game. But here's the thing. 36 points, I expect Kyrie Irving to do. That's who I expect to come in and score 36 points. You know what I'm saying? He's the go-to guy, bringing the ball down the court. I expect him to do that. Lonzo Ball is throwing the ball all the way down the court. Okay? So, I think on an average, if he keeps that play style up, his points will drop dramatically. Because he's getting praise for looking down the court first. Which is okay if you're going to run a gun. Remember Florida? Remember that team from Florida who did that a couple championship games back in the Final Four? They kicked the crap out of Georgetown. They made Georgetown look like a bunch of statues. Little school out of Florida. They played run and gun. and they made that team just look crazy. Georgetown. But then they got beat by Syracuse after Syracuse scouted what they were doing. I don't think I'm going to eat that part. That style of play worked for them. You know what I'm saying? Until they got stopped. But still, they were a team who had never been in the Final Four before. Now, I can see Lonzo Ball using that style of play for probably his first 5, 6 years. I can see him doing that. But I could see as he grows as a player, they're going to get more codependent on him as far as scoring is concerned. They might tell him, don't look first. Bring the ball down the court and go to the hoop. You know what I'm saying? They might tell him to change up his game. Tell him develop that little that side jumper he has. Like, you know what? We want you to shoot more. We want you to become more of a shooter. Being that they saw how Steph Curry, Durant, Clay, you know, and Iggy and all those guys destroyed the Cavs this year. They dismantled the Cavs' whole game. They had absolutely nothing for Golden State, but they did most of it from the outside. You know, they developed a backcourt shooting style that made Cleveland have to come out and try to guard them. And about time they actually got out there to guard them, the ball was already pretty much in the hoop. So LeBron's strength and speed just had no answer for Curry and Durant's quick release. Even when they shut them down, you know, Iguodala and Clay came alive. So it's the rhythm of the game is what I'm seeing is changing. There's always been great 3-point shooters, Reggie Miller. You know, there's always been guys who are just sick from the outside. But when you have 4 guys who are sick from the outside and can penetrate when they want to, but most of the time they're coming halfway down the court and shooting 17 footers, bang, jogging back to the other side, waiting for you to get down there. For one, it makes you more tired than they are. Okay? That's for one. It wears you out because you're hustling to get down there, then you're hustling to try to go score, and then you're hustling back on defense. By the time you get back on defense, they done put up so many points, it's ridiculous. So, my point is, Lonzo Ball has come into the game when the game is changing. And that change is going to hit LA like a ton of bricks. It's no longer the inside game. It's the outside game. Lonzo Ball is there's gonna be a big 4 that ends up being there. And they're all gonna be outside shooters. Now, if you're throwing the ball down and, you know, going for the layup, fine. Going for the easy dunk, fine. Nothing's wrong with that, but eventually they're going to tell him hit from the outside. They're going to tell him take that shot. Make sure you have that shot or have that ability to take that shot. Look to the inside if you can. But I'm trying to tell you now, basketball is turning into an outside game. Remember when basketball was running? Well, remember when football was a running backs game? Remember the bus and all those guys and Tiki Barber? You know what I'm saying? Or if you want to go way back to Walter Payton, and they used to carry teams. You don't see too many teams do that now. They're more codependent upon the quarterback now. It's a quarterback's game now. That's what I'm saying. There's a change now. Quarterbacks have always been, of course, the crux of a team, but nonetheless, you don't hear as much about great running backs as you did before. They don't even get as many carries. They just don't like they did before. They used to literally carry a team into a championship. Franco Harris got the ball so much, it's just ridiculous. So that's what I'm saying. The game is changing. The rhythm of the game is changing. And Lonzo Ball is going to have to change with it. And although there's nothing wrong with what he's doing, he's still going to have to develop into a really, really great backcourt ball player, and one who can definitely penetrate as we see he can. But they're going to tell him to hone his skills on the outside. They want him to be able to compete with a Steph Curry. Even when Steph is gone, still they saw what Steph has done is doing and how dominant he is. Just him, just how dangerous he is. So Steph has woken up a lot of people, and there's people who are scrambling to look for this style of player and to develop this style of team because of a few reasons. One, the quick points. I mean, 3 pointers all day. You know, two, you're well rested. Your team isn't running as much. If you come down, shoot, 20-footer, bang, ball goes in. You know what I'm saying? Your team isn't running that much, so you're saving on your knees. You're saving on injuries. There's a whole bunch of things that just benefit you from being able to hit like that and just score. The other team's getting tired, you're not, so on and so forth. Longevity of the player, yada yada yada. It's your boy Tone 202, Donald Gilbert. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for talking, man. And this is my Lonzo Ball Part 3. Peace.